A happy Friday to all of you out there.
We hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving.
All these glasses on the table, I wonder what we're going to be doing.
I think we're selecting our whiskey of the month.
Here we go. Let's see who comes out on top. Hello, everyone. My name is Wayne.
And I'm Rebecca.
And we are Your Bourbon Journey. We are here to pick our November whiskey of the month. One of these four candidates will come out on top, and the others will go home very sad with heavy amounts of disappointment. Rebecca, who are the candidates that are on the table today? And we don't know what order they're in.
No, and I'm going to share alphabetical order only. That's all I know at this point. First, we have Booker's 2025-03 Jerry's Batch, which is a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey by Jim Beam. It is 7 years, 4 months old, and the proof is 124.7. Buzzard's Roost Double Oak Cigar Blend is a straight bourbon whiskey. It is undisclosed but likely from MGP. The PR statement had that it was 6 years old, and its proof is 105. Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, Batch C925, also a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey by Heaven Hill. It is aged 9 years, 1 month, and its proof is 129. Finally, Fountain Run Bottled and Bond, also a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, distilled at Kentucky Artisan Distillery. It is 7 years, 4 months, and the proof is 100. So we have 4 contenders, and we won't know what they are, but you will, as I will share that in editing. And we will first go through, if you've not watched our blinds or our whiskey of the month, we will first go through and taste each one and share some quick tasting notes on each one as we score them the first time through. And that's when you will find out on that first taste what we're having.
Well, let's go ahead and get started with the glass on my right.
I just say that just looking at them together, they're all similar color. That's got some sweetness on it. We don't have a wheater in here.
There's some brown sugar. It is funny because we've had some wheated recently that really fell through the floor, and this actually sells more like a wheater than those did.
Yeah, the sweetness of the brown sugar and maybe a hint of cherry as well.
Let's go ahead and get a taste. To whoever you are, glass A.
A. Very similar as on the nose, I would say. It's hot.
It is. It's definitely got some heat.
It's got some proof. I would say it's still got the brown sugar and little bits of cherry on that. I would say the proof is up there, but we have a couple that are a little bit proofier. 2 are proofier and 2 are a little bit lower.
Okay. And for what it's worth, there's a lot of legs as I put down the glass.
There are. It looks very nice. Let's see what B is all about.
B. Well, it's a different animal.
Yeah, I'm not getting as much nose on it.
I'm not getting any nose on it.
I can smell something, but it's just not real distinct.
It's pretty light. Okay, there's a little bit of baking spices. Okay, wait. A little bit of the shaking of the glass brought something forward.
I'm gonna have to taste it because I'm just not getting a lot on the nose. So here's to candidate B.
B.
That's got a lot of flavor on it. I'm getting a lot of barrel notes on that taste. Maybe that's why I wasn't picking that up on the nose.
Cinnamon, brown sugar, a lot of barrel.
I'm getting more savory notes than I am sweet notes, but the barrel and the cinnamon, definitely there. It's very nice. If you like barrel notes, this is something good, and it's got some terrific legs on it.
Yep.
Good deal. That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
Let's check out C.
C. Okay, there's...
It's fruity. Very fruity.
Very light, very fruity.
It's pleasant. It's bright. It couldn't be more opposite. Not that this one wasn't pleasant. I'm talking about bright and fruity. It's so opposite of B.
I get a cardamom.
I'm getting a little bit of apple.
I'm getting a little bit of pear.
Well, I'm ready to taste it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Candidate C.
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 That's very fruity. I've got green apple, pear. Spice-wise, I would say nutmeg.
Nutmeg or cardamom, I think.
I feel like the apples and pears that I had on the nose got softer and almost pie-like, if that makes sense. Very good. So very fruity. It was so different from B, which was more barrel notes, and A, which seemed very sweet. Even though it's fruity, it's not overly sweet.
Right.
So now we're checking out D.
D.
It's not overly distinct after that last one.
With a slight smokiness, and I mean slight.
I'm getting a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of caramel. I'd say it's the first one I got
Yeah.
caramel on all these four, and that's typically a pretty common bourbon note.
I'm getting a baking spice. I'm leaning toward cardamom, so I'll change
Oh, you've been
that.
stuck on that today.
Yeah. I don't know
Interesting.
why.
It does have an interesting note to it.
I'm looking forward to tasting it. Letter D.
D. It's got great legs.
There's a smokiness to it. I'm getting a campfire scent. I'm getting barrel, cinnamon. I like this.
It's good. I'm still getting caramel notes and cinnamon. My first round score is very tight. I've tried to rank them a little bit, but everybody's within 1 point, it seems. How about you? Are you pretty clear? Or?
I've got right now. Everybody's within 2 points. One's in last place, and two are tied.
Yeah, my range is 89 to 92.
And mine is 90 to 92.
So pretty tight. Now we will really focus on just the noses, and we're going to rank from 1 to 4 our nose profiles. So we'll figure out what those are, and we'll be back when we're done. All right, we're back, and we each have a ranking for our nose, and we will let Wayne go first on this one.
Well, on the nose, I picked sample C.
As your first one?
Yes.
Okay.
Second is D. Third is A. And fourth is B.
Okay, we definitely are different except for number 4. So my first place nose is A. Second place is C. Third place is D. And fourth place is B. So we didn't agree on nose, but that's okay, because now we're going to do the taste, which in my mind is always really the most important thing about picking your favorite bourbon or what you think the best bourbon or whiskey is. So we spend a little time on this to make sure we get our tasting notes and get it ranked just right, and we will be right back. Okay, we're back, and we do have our taste ranking. I'll go first this time. For me, my number 1 taste was C. Number 2 was A. Number 3 was D. And number 4 was B. How about you, Wayne?
Same.
Same?
Yeah.
Same as me. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So we agreed on that round. That's interesting. So we were way different on the noses. Now we're going to take a little moment to do the finish, and it gives us another chance to taste it as well. Then we will also, while we're off camera or speeding it up, that'll give us a chance to also update our scores before we come back and share that with you. So we'll be back in a moment. Okay, we're back and we have scored the finish and we have adjusted our scores. So let's start with Wayne. Why don't you share your rank order for the finish?
Okay, so for finish, C was first.
Okay.
Followed very closely by D. Kind of a coin toss between them. I could go either way, either day. Then third would be A and fourth would be B. B actually finished on the bottom of everything for me.
Interesting. We're a little different on the finish. For me, my number one finish was 1 because I felt it was really long and lingering. I actually, for B, that was the only time it didn't finish fourth for me. It came in second because I thought it had the longest finish and it had a lot of depth to it. I guess I went in order here. So then C was 3 for me. It had the shortest finish, but I liked the finish, so that's why it wasn't last. And then D was the fourth finish. It was still medium to long, but I just liked C's finish a little bit better. So we differed there. Let's go A through D, and we'll share our points so that we can figure out what the final numbers are. So for A, I had 92.
I had 91.
That gives us a 183. For a 91.5. For B, I gave it an 88.
B, I also gave an 88.
Okay, so that average score is an 88. That's pretty easy to figure out. For C, I gave it a 93.
C, I gave a 94.
Okay, so we are at a 93.5 there. And D, I gave a 90.
And D, I gave a 93.
93, so that was a little bit different. So we do have 2 that are 183s. So because the second place winner might go into a playoff kind of a thing for the final 16, we're going to need to do a little quick tiebreaker for second place. So let's go back and look at A and D once again. Okay, so we've decided to go with leaning by the half point. So second place will be A. So let's start out with fourth place, which we did agree on. Fourth place is B. B is number 1.
Yep, had it.
I'm shocked that we just can't get Booker's over the line here. It just doesn't happen. Yeah.
Now it's interesting because this is Jerry's batch, which is a nod to the one distiller that wasn't a Beam or a No. And the person that trained Fred No and mastered him after Booker.
I actually thought A was Booker's for some reason. It had more of the notes that I was expecting for Booker's. We really liked this batch when we tasted it, but for some reason in our Whiskey of the Month blinds, there's 2 that have not done well, and that is Booker's and Elijah Craig, things that we drink regularly, which is funny. Go figure. So we'll see how Elijah Craig fell out anyway. So that was number 4 is Booker's. So then number 3 is D. And D is 2.
Yep. I guessed it.
And that is Buzzard's Roost. And it did have a little bit of a smokiness. This is a cigar blend. And it is double oaked. For me, its finish was my problem with it. It was why I didn't rank it higher. I liked everything else about it, but the finish was a little off for me.
I really like it. It has a campfire smokiness about it. You can tell that it has a toasted barrel.
Yep.
For our tiebreaker, where I decided to go ahead and agree with my wife is I'm afraid of her. No, but seriously, no, the reason is it came down to me at this point, which one am I more inclined to maybe pick up more often? Because I'm trying to figure out which one would I get sick of before the other, I guess you could say. And while I like them both, this is a cigar blend type that's supposed to be done with a cigar. I decided to go ahead and go with A because I thought that would be more consistent of something I would drink a lot.
Okay. Well, let's find out who A is, who came in second place. Well, this is the best that Elijah Craig has ever done with us. So Elijah Craig came in second, and we love Elijah Craig. It's my daily drinker. And of course, this bottle, once we tasted it this month, I hid it in here because we try not to drink these when we taste them on the channel to start with. Our first crack's always on the channel. And if we decide at the end of that filming that it's going to be in our whiskey of the month, we put it away and we don't touch it the rest of the month because we don't want to get too familiar with it, feel like it grows on us or whatever. So it's been hid in a box, which is why it's not drank a lot. But I thought it drank pretty well. I had some interesting notes, but I honestly thought it was the Booker's.
Well, for me,
that's what I thought it was.
For me, it actually did not start well, but it started to grow a little bit. And I had a feeling at the very beginning that it was Elijah Craig. And I was not fond of it, but as it went along, I was beginning to enjoy it more. The proof is there.
The proof is good.
So if you like proof, this is the one you want off of the table. And so that leads to the winner. And I listen in the distance, I hear some cheering in the area of Louisville, where the person who creating this, Fountain Run, Mr. Michael Veach.
And it was a blind, Michael. We didn't know what it was.
It was a blind. We had no idea.
And it's the lowest proof on the table. For us, that's unusual.
It won the day. And why I picked it is I liked the different aspects of it. Today, the fruitiness was good.
Yeah.
The proof was good. And once again, I really go for Elijah Craig. I prefer higher proof. But the entire combination of this today did it for me over this.
And like you said, it was constantly in there, right? For me, the only place it was a little bit lower was on the finish. It is a bottle and bond, so it's 100 proof, so it doesn't quite have the finish that others do, but it edged out. It didn't come in last on the finish, even though it's lower proof, because it has complexity. I just felt like it had so many unique characteristics. It's something that I don't normally drink. And I loved the super fruitiness of it. I loved how it went from fresh fruit on the nose to baked fruit on the palate. And that combination for me was really good. I love that combination. Now, I will say, this is a first for us. We do not have a backup bottle of any of these.
No.
But luckily, we are very close to the end of the year. We only have one more whiskey of the month to do, then we will start the playoff. But it'll go in the whiskey of the quarter, so I may have to go get a backup bottle of this.
Yes,
just because it's going to be in the whiskey of the quarter.
And the irony of it is, when we first bought this bottle, if you've watched our review on Michael Veach's bottle Fountain Run, we had decided to only get one because there's a limited amount of these bottles available. And we wanted to have other people get the opportunity to get a bottle of it and try it themselves. And we are now stuck where we're probably going to have to get another.
I almost bought two to start with, but we agreed it wasn't the prudent thing to do. It will definitely be in our whiskey of the quarter, so we're going to get another couple ounces out of it there. And it will absolutely be in our Sweet 16. We need to have some more of this, so we're going to get another bottle.
Absolutely. We're picking our Owensboro Bourbon Society glass up here, which holds Fountain Run.
Which is apropos, since I know that Vincent, the founder of Owensboro Bourbon Society, met with Michael Veach about starting a bourbon society. Isn't that funny?
That's true. He's the one.
This is just totally random.
Yeah, he's the one that basically had talked to Michael about starting a bourbon society and got advice from him, and has built the empire that lives over in Owensboro today and meets at Green River once a month. Michael, I want to congratulate you. Your journey was outstanding. It is now going to continue on our journey here into the Sweet 16, and you'll be going into the Whiskey of the Quarter. If you like what we do, hit the subscribe button. Drink responsibly. Today, if you have it, a nod to the Bourbon Hall of Famer Michael Veach and his bourbon journey with Fountain Run. Cheers.
Cheers, Michael.